Hello everyone, welcome back to Idle Zeros, and welcome back to the Star Alchemist Holmes Young account. Now before you click off, if you're new and don't like the sound of my voice, just real quick, um, I just have a question. Do you prefer the 16:9 aspect ratio or the 3:4 aspect ratio? I'm recording on my iPad today, which is a little bit different, but I like it because the screen is bigger, and it's more easy for me to touch things without fat fingering, messing things up. So if you prefer this, let me know. But if you despise it and refuse to watch my videos unless they're in the 16:9 aspect ratio, that's understandable. Let me know that, and I will just record on my phone from now on. But anyway, progress update. We have our Star Alchemist Holmes Young, Armor Break, Giant Killer to Fire. We might switch to a more defensive setup. Maybe we'll look for a Divine Block or something. But Giant Killer needs to stay regardless. We recently got, as of yesterday, his Noble Core. So this page is done except for level 120. But we're not going to do that. So the level 3 core is quite nice, which means every other core we get in the future will be bumped up one level. Quite cool. So now, all I need to do next is start working on trans tenants. As you know, Hyperspace Hunter Ilamock is going to be our second trans, because he's a tenant for SAHY. And I actually have all the sublimation I need for him. We have 90k right here. And believe it or not, that's all I really want. Because if we come over here, the deep sublimation additionally increases the allies' holy damage by 5% till the battle ends. So every round, if Hyperspace Hunter Ilamock is alive and SAHY blocks, we get a shield, and we also get 5% holy damage every round. So if it lasts 20 rounds, which our PvP and Void Vortex battles often do, we'll have 100% extra holy damage by then, which is wild. And then here we get all damage reduction when the shield becomes ineffective, which that's friggin' awesome too. Now, and when it comes to third trans, which we're a while away because we're still 2 million away from our second one, I used to think that Lord of Death Azrael would be the first one, would be the third one rather, for synergy with the core, because perceptual disorder goes off whenever allies die. However, I've since decided something silly. If you draw your attention to Tenant Spot 2, we have SFX and Star Swordsman Mockman. Now, I miss Mockman because I used to be a Mockman main on my primary account, which is now an LFA account, which is still fun, but Mockman I think is friggin' awesome. But if we come here, you will see something very interesting for sustain teams. Deals 1200% of attack, not important. Damage to backline enemies two times. Here's the important part, with a 70% chance to inflict taunt confrontation. So what I think the plan is to build Star Swordsman Mockman as a crowd control hero for his taunt confrontation. Now, I've thought that he's going to be super squishy because he's not going to be a homeowner, and just having every enemy attack him would be dangerous, and then he'd just fall over. But taunt confrontation also reduces the all damage dealt of these heroes by 33%. Plus, we'll have him built like to max tankiness here, so armor, damage reduction, and block. That'll be cool. Plus, when he gets an active off in the state of Star Ascending, he reduces the two enemies with the highest attack by 35%. So that is quite cool as well. Anything else? Increases all allies block for 1 round at the end of each round in the state of Star Ascending. So that's also quite cool. Just more synergy with HHA because you want your allies to block. So that's quite nice. Now the funny thing is, because we're going to be building a sustain team, what I'm actually looking for are the most dog shit possible Mockman copies. Because usually you want high attack with like skill damage, holy damage, stuff like that. Not us. No, we want to give our SAHY as much HP as possible. So we changed the filter to HP. These are the types of copies that I want. I want decent attack. B range is fine. But I want super inflated HP. Look at this one. Skill damage CI offset. I want CI offset as a bonus stat because it just makes him more likely to taunt. But yeah, and the good news about looking for copies like this is that they're going to be super cheap because the in-demand Mockmen are the smartly built ones, and mine is going to be the dumbest Mockman you can ever imagine. So that'll be quite funny. Something that's not quite funny though is I tried to record Flame Shrine for you, and this one is not my fault, I promise. I hit record and everything, and then it just didn't go to my camera roll. I promise, I swear, not my fault this time. But it didn't show up. We hit 1.5 trillion damage. 9-star Delacium did half a trillion of that, and Star Alchemist Holmes did 1 whole trillion of that, which is quite funny, quite cool. Thank you, Giant Killer and Defier. But anyway, that's just a short little progress update. I have 3 more accounts that I could show you, but they are not exciting enough for me to show off, I don't think. So stay tuned. I will show you another video when there's something else cool to show off. But until that point, have a great day, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to tell me if you prefer 3x4 or 16x9. See y'all later.